Hello, wonderful universe. This is Jennifer at Eureka Astrology and Healing, and today I'm introducing you to blue vervain, more like the baby blue vervain. This is a part of a series of herbal videos that I'm doing, introducing you to the young herbal plants, and then I'm going to go through and make a series where as they grow, do a second part where I'll talk about them medicinally, and a third part talking about them magically. And today we're going to be talking about some of their lore. And I didn't find a ton of lore. I found more about others, but this one, the lore I did find, is very strong and woven in through many different societies. So first of all, the Latin name is Verbena hosta. And the parts that are used are the flowers and the leaf, mainly when it's in flower. As you can see, it's toothed. It's a perennial. It definitely comes back. It mainly likes to grow near wet areas, so like along riversides, bogs, things of that nature, not where there's a lot of standing moisture. And I do have it in my yard. I don't have a lot of standing moisture, and I have to say that it is not as prolific as it would be in its natural habitat, but it still does survive here. The soil conditions, it's not too picky. I mean, I probably have a medium kind of a soil. It's not really clay at this point, and there is some nutrients in here, but there is a lot of sand in it. I can definitely say that. And it seems to do okay here. And the ways people can use it, at least, because we're talking about the lore here a little bit, but traditionally it's used as a tea or tincture when we're talking about the medicine. But you could use it as a wash or other things as well, and it can be made into other preparations. And so let's talk about the lore a little bit. And so first of all, blue vervain is related to Verbena officinalis, or white vervain, and that plant has a lot of lore. And I don't want to say I intermingle their stories a little bit, but I do, because I have a real affinity for this plant and feel like it is as magical and definitely as medicinal as white vervain. And white vervain was considered sacred to the Druids, apostles, priests, witches, and has many magical and religious associations. And like I said, even though this is not the white vervain, they're similar in a lot of ways, and I feel they have the same magical properties. Another name that it was known by is Simpler's Joy, and Simpler's refers to using one herb to heal, a simple. And so it's telling you that the powerfulness of its medicine by using it solely on its own. Long ago in Germany, it was known as iron herb, steel herb, and iron hand. And the reason it was known for this names is because blacksmiths would actually quench their hot irons in vervain water to give it strength. So this is, if you want to think about this on an energetic quality here, strengthening, right? Strengthening our boundaries. It was once said that anyone who carried vervain would never be barked at or attacked by a dog. So again, another protection. I don't know how well it works. I would not solely count on that if you encounter a upset dog, but it's worth a try, especially if you are scared of dogs. It was also, bringing in the astrology, I found that they were saying that if you harvest it under a Libra moon during the hour of Venus, it creates a medicine that will help support the kidneys and the urinary system, which Venus has association with the urinary system. But it's just kind of interesting because it sounds like it is associated with Libra and Venus very much so. As far as astrology, it is also associated with the element of air and the deities Serdwin, Aphrodite, Isis, Jupiter, Thor, Juno, and Ardea. Also, priests in ancient Rome used vervain to cleanse the altars of Jupiter. So they might have used them. You'll see when they get bigger that you could use them as a brush of a sort. But maybe they made the water and also washed the altars with that. And the last little information that I found was that Druids who were initiated into the Druid order were actually crowned with vervain as a sign of attained rank. And you'll see later this summer, it doesn't flower till around August in here, in this zone, but it's beautiful, and there's something really magical about it, and everyone that sees it, I think, really stops. It's not a super showy flower when it gets to flowering, but it's impactful in its style and its grace, and it's a really wonderful plant. And this is the lore of the plant. Like I said, next time we'll talk about the medicine, and it has a lot of traditionally wonderful medicinal properties. With that, I'm Jennifer at Eureka Astrology and Healing. If you like what I'm doing, hit like, subscribe, check out my website, where you can see the services I offer. I do astrological consultations, both birth charts, looking at the year ahead, synastry charts. I also do wellness consultations, tarot readings. I can do it all via Zoom. And may the plants ground you and the stars guide you. Ciao for now.